I must have passed out again playing games, not that it mattered. I'd already dropped out of school. You ask why? Because every day was hell, beatings, insults, the way they looked at me like I was nothing. That morning, I forced myself to go anyway. On the way, I looked up at that cracked old building and thought, my life is so pathetic. As soon as I stepped into class, it was the same. They laughed, pushed, spat words sharper than knives. And then she walked in, the untouchable star of our grade, top marks, a face like it was drawn by gods, and a body that turned every head. We lived in the same direction, so I gathered what little courage I had and asked, "Hey, are you going that way too?" She shot me a cold glare that cut deeper than any bruise. "Don't talk to me." She made sure to keep her distance, like even breathing the same air disgusted her. That moment hurt worse than the punches. I hated being me, powerless, invisible, useless. At lunch, they cornered me again. I was so broken I told them, "Just kill me already and be done with it." School finally ended. On my way home, I heard her call my name, but I ignored her. Why bother? Back home, I did the only thing that dulled the pain. I turned on my game and lost myself in it. Hours passed. Then, a noise at the door. Curious, I peeked through the peephole. An uncle stood there, swaying strangely, his eyes empty. I hesitated, opened the door just a crack, and he lunged at me like a rabid animal. Heart pounding, I stumbled back and barely escaped, slamming the door. I looked outside and froze. The streets were chaos. People screamed as they tore each other apart. Blood ran like rivers. It was real, a zombie apocalypse had begun. I tried to sleep, but fear clawed at my mind, refusing to let me rest. Instead, I checked the rooftop chat, hoping anyone was still alive. That's when I heard a scraping sound. I turned, and there it was, a zombie, its dead eyes locked on me. It lunged, and I fought back in blind terror, pushing it off the rooftop. But even broken on the ground, it moved. They can't be killed so easily. I ran back inside, heart hammering. As I tried to steady my breath, someone called my name, urgent and scared. It was her, the school hottie, her voice trembling. "Please, open the door." Without thinking, I flung the door open and pulled her in, slamming it shut behind us. In that moment, I realized something terrifying and electric. Inside this apartment, it's just the two of us. All alone in a world turned to hell. And suddenly, the game I'd always escaped into felt like nothing compared to this twisted new reality.